My time has come. Alright, so let me just start this video off with I understand I've been gone for time. To be fair, but I mean I haven't built that much of a community yet where they're like, oh when's the next batch upload? Batch reviews upload, but yeah. Anyway, sorry I gotta put the music down a bit. Okay, this is gonna be hella scuffed because I'm not editing right now. I'm not editing right now. Holy shit, I just realized. Yeah, just ignore that. It's what's it called, like unknown thing. But anyway, so this video is gonna be about Archer. Archer. Well, the Archer cartoon is actually so good, bro. So good. It's definitely my. I wanna say top five, but there's so many like really good cartoons that I've watched. That I'm not sure completely. Like BoJack Horseman's another one that I wanna do. But yeah. So where do I start? Where do I start? I want to make this video kind of short, kind of a shorter one. I might make like later on. I might make a more developed like actual proper thingy because this series is actually like really really goated. It's amazing. I really liked it. So I just need to make sure to like. I know it's just like a rough draft kind of thing. So I just want to get uploaded. Honestly, I want to start getting back on my grind. I want to I want to start drawing again. I want to start doing. It's summer now, so I have time. I have time. So I want to start being able to like do the stuff that I really liked. I did really like that last summer where I was just like, okay, let me just do stuff that I really like doing. So yeah. All right, let me start. So Archer. I'm just going off the top of my head, no script, no nothing. I know it's 2 minutes in. I just start the video. It's not a dashy intro. Okay, so Archer. So with Archer, I was not drawn to the art style when I first watched it. Like I rewatched it recently, basically like earlier this year I rewatched it, and it just reminded me how great of a series it is, how hilarious. Like I'm telling you right now, dead ass. Like I don't find like a lot of stuff like too funny, right, when it comes to shows, but I'm telling you, every single episode from season one to hold on now basically right where the coma happens, bro. Those okay. So basically, season one from when he woke up. Actually, I'm telling you, every single episode you will laugh. I was dying laughing every episode. Like they never failed to like make it. They literally never failed to make me laugh. It's like the episodes when it's the season when he wakes up from his coma, and that's when like the quality dips, and it's understandable because the original creators aren't really working working on writing on it, apparently. So I definitely did see that, but I honestly with the art style, I did think like, okay, like the art style, it's not really what I liked. But then if you really get into it and you really go into it and you realize that like, okay, some of the animation is actually like pretty good. And especially when you're like just laughing your ass off so much of the jokes, you don't really care to be like, oh, critique the art style or anything like that. It's kind of like how it was with me with Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100, I was like, my cousin, shout out to my cousin. He was like, he told me to watch it, and then I was like, I'll watch it. I watched like a bit, felt like I can't get over the art style, so that's why I dropped it. But later on, obviously, I did end up picking up the Go to that anime, and yo, I'm telling you, man, Mob Psycho is really good. So do not let an art style ruin you being able to experience a really good series. And that's one thing I could definitely say about this one is that even at first myself, I was like, about the art style, but then I really did not care after that, and I actually ended up liking it a lot. It has a lot of my humor. Like it has like dark and like sexual humor, which I do end up like finding funny. So I don't have COVID. It's just flipping hay fever. Um, yeah, a lot of the humor was really like something that I really liked, and I was like, yo, why is this so funny? It's a comedy show, mainly comedy and action, but I just didn't end up I didn't expect it to be that good and that funny. So Archer, it mainly follows like obviously Archer and his it's like an agency kind of thing. But actually, explaining like really good shows is always so bad because like whenever you're explaining a show that you really like, it just ends up sounding lame. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say really. Just such a scuffed video. But I just wanted to get something out again. Yeah, hold on. Let me get the Goku Black in frame. Hold on. Hey, the Goku Black. Alright. What more is there? Honestly, I did not like Lana. Oh, Lana. Lana reminds me of I forgot her name. Basically, you know the mum from Everyone Hates Chris. They literally, she has no responsibility. She's just so unlikable. Like, I do not like Lana. She can get it though. Lana can get it, but apart from that, like, bro, she's such an unlikable character, man. I did really like Ray. Ray's character was on point. Like it's just like one thing that I really liked about Archer was the reoccurring jokes. Like they didn't get old, and they moved on to other jokes, and they like implemented new recurring jokes as well that did not feel like it was being dried out or like thingy. Like phrasing was a good one. The fact that like Barry as well, like the fact that Ray kept like losing his limbs and stuff like that, it was just so funny, man. Like I really do remember like the recurring stuff. Oh, my favorite character, Dr. Krieger. Yo, I'm telling you right now, he is literally one of the best characters of all time. He is so hilarious. Every time, like, he gets like, the perfect amount of screen time. Like, everything that he says is just like, but every time he says something, I just laughing so much, man. It's so funny. Like, honestly, Dr. Krieger was like just one of those characters, but you just don't know. Like, he's so effed up and he's so messed up, and like you just don't know what he's gonna do next. Like, literally, just think about like all of the like horrible like sus jokes. Not even like not sus jokes, but all of the most horrible like jokes that you make. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this like thingy. Like, literally, just the way that like the boys group chat is. He does. Just imagine that, but he actually does all of that stuff, and that's what I really liked about his character. Like, he just didn't know what he was gonna do, what he was gonna say next. And well, I really liked I forgot her name, Cheryl, Carol. They changed her name like 3-4 times during the series, but her character, it was really it was really interesting. And she was really funny, man. Like, even though she's just one of them airhead idiots, I really like Pam. Yeah, Pam was a really good character as well, man. She was funny. Her and Cheryl like getting in like the like shenanigans and stuff. That was like really entertaining, and you just really didn't know what was gonna happen next with the series. Like, just some of the like it has one of the wackiest plot. Like, it's similar to describing JoJo's Bizarre Adventures to a friend. You're like, okay, what happened in the anime? You're like, I can't say specifically because literally just so much stuff happened in one episode, and that's exactly how it is with Archer. So I feel like with Archer, it's mostly like I can't really tell you specifically like, oh, like here's the plot, because for each season they have like a new objective to go through, and that spiced it up. Like, it kept like the next season like even more interesting because they would have like a dilemma, and then they'll be like they would resolve it, but then like they spend the season resolving it, and it would just be so entertaining and so much stuff. Like, I've never seen so much stuff like not go according to plan and just go haywire. Like, honestly, I don't think there's been like a single plan that's gone to like thinking that like, okay, we have this plan, and then Archer would, like, I love Archer's character because it's just like a classic textbook narcissist. So you're not following good guys in this. Like, they're literally all assholes. Like, literally all of them are assholes. But like, they're literally bad people. They're working for the CIA. They're like a thingy agency. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like just the most wackiest and insane adventures that you can experience. Um, who else was there? Yeah, so Archer's character, it's literally just perfect, man. Like, he's such an asshole. He's such a bad guy, but you just love it. You're not following the heroes. You're literally following the villains for the most part. Yeah, and just the fact that like you're following a narcissist and it's just such an asshole and is unapologetically himself, and he just doesn't care. But the serious character development in the show as well, with like literally like honestly like all of the characters have really good character development, and I'd say like literally all the characters are likable apart from Lana. Lana can go second. Yeah, she can go do one basically. I'm not sure what else there is really to say about it. Like honestly, I just recommend anybody to like watch it. Obviously, it has like a certain humor thingy where if you don't really like dark humor or like that type of like insane kind of jokes, like if you have a light stomach, then I don't think you should really watch it. But for me, it was like the humor was 10 out of 10. Like honestly, and it has like 13 seasons, I'm pretty sure, and it has like a really good plot as well. Has good character development. The animation, I'd say, is actually pretty decent as well. Like it's fleshed out. Um, the story is good. But just like honestly, the story is like one of the best bits about it, and the comedy aspect. But I'm telling you, if you want to have like an amazing time, especially like I feel like Archer, you can watch it with friends and just be dying laughing the whole time. Like I'm watching by myself, just laughing the whole time, and yeah, like the fact that like Archer's character is just such a pretentious like asshole, and just seeing like how he just he's constantly getting he's constantly getting everybody in trouble just from his own actions alone and his own like selfishness. Like they'll be like on a like super secret mission, and then Archer would just like do some. He'd just be doing some dumb stuff, and then he'd just get them caught, and then he'd just do that like over and over again. And oh, it's just a thingy. Also, the relationship with his mother, like Mallory. Mallory, she's like worse than Archer, but she like I really like the character as well because she did get a bit of character development herself, and I don't know. It's just like the thing about Mallory Archer is like you can't help but like her character, even though I feel like she shouldn't really be a likable character at all, but I really did like her character, and yeah, I feel like it's a good version of what Lana could have been. Lana was just super annoying. Like she was just constantly abusive, loud, like always just complaining and shouting and yelling. I'm like, oh my god, but especially in season 5, I think season 5 where she got pregnant. But I just like did not like that. But yeah, that's like my quick review. It's not gonna be too long. It's pretty unscripted and out of the blue. So I really do hope that anybody that listens to this give Archer a watch. Definitely give Archer a watch because I enjoyed the heck out of it, and there's a reason why I rewatched it, and I definitely recommend. Like I definitely consider like watching it again. But obviously, maybe not exactly now. Maybe like in a year's time or something. Just give me suggestions on shows that I should try watching and reviewing if you like this type of content, or even like the way that I explain everything. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.